Traditionally, when people think about investing their money, they think the stock market, they think real estate. But with all the craziness going on in the markets right now, I've been looking for different ways to invest my money. And I found out that investing in the stock market and real estate is obviously a proven way to grow your wealth over time, but I've been looking for different ways to invest some of my money in different types of products, assets, to where it's not so volatile, where the market's just going absolutely crazy for no reason. But I mean, GameStop is worth about $500 a share, so I might just buy some of that instead. But with all seriousness, I've found a ton of different ways that people actually invest their money to get a return over time. And the thing that kind of caught my eye, because I already sell a lot of different stuff online. I'm an online retailer, it's what I do for a living, and I've sold a ton of sneakers in my time of selling online. So I came across a YouTube channel called Sneaker Invest. And basically it's a great channel. I love this dude's videos. Basically what he does and specializes in is he buys sneakers and holds them for a specific period of time and makes a return on his initial investment. Now it's pretty crazy because some of the stuff he's invested in, some of these sneakers have brought him insane 100%, 200% returns in some cases, and in a relatively short period of time. Whereas if you're investing in an S&P 500, a piece of real estate, you're not going to get these type of returns for probably 10, 15 years down the road. So this is what really caught my interest. So I started diving deep into this topic of sneaker investing, like purchasing sneakers to invest in them, to sell them in the future for a higher price. And I went on StockX, which is a sneaker selling platform. And the great thing about it is StockX is kind of like the stock market exchange for sneakers, right? It shows you price charts where you can view the history of a sneaker, what it was selling for a year ago and what it's selling for now. And I started to discover a lot of sneakers that you could have bought a year ago, held on to them, and just about nearly doubled your money. And to give you some examples of these sneakers that actually did that, where you could have bought these less than a year ago, some maybe 2 years ago, and profited a pretty insane return for an investment. The first one being the Jordan 1 Mid Light Smoke Gray. Now this shoe was selling and trading for in June of 2020 for just around $140 to $150. So you could have been purchasing up pairs of this sneaker for around $145, $150. Now fast forward to today, which is only like 8 months later, this shoe is trading for about $350. So you could have bought these shoes in bulk for 150 bucks, let's say. Now you're selling them for over 300. So you're definitely making $100 to $150 per pair. Now let's say you invested $4,500 that you were willing to invest and take that risk on this sneaker. You would have just about doubled your money in less than a year, which is, you could have done that in the stock market this year, but the way things are going, it's kind of unsafe, and who knows. So I thought that was pretty crazy. $140 to $150 all the way up to over $300. That looked like a great investment. The next pair of shoes is the Jordan 1 Retro Obsidians. Now, Jordan 1 Retros in general, most of them go up over time, but I just want to show you guys for an example. In February of 2020, this sneaker was trading for around $280. Now, this sneaker is trading for over $500. So as you can see, we're looking at a $200 price jump on this sneaker. So if you would have invested, let's say $2,790 in this sneaker just about a year ago, you'd be looking at turning that $2,790 into $5,000 or more in today's market. So pretty good investment on that one as well. Great returns for a 12-month time period. Another example was the Jordan 4 Cactus Jack, right? This is a Jordan 4, a very popular silhouette, and paired with a very popular hip-hop artist, Travis Scott, came out with the Cactus Jack Jordan 4s. September of 2018, this shoe was trading for the $340 range, $350, $360 range for a short time period there, but as shown by the chart on StockX, and now this shoe is trading for over $1,000. So you just about tripled your investment on this shoe, right? We're looking more of like a 2-year period to do this, but still, if you told me today I could put $3,000 in and in 2 years I'm gonna get $9,000 back, I would do that all day. I'd invest almost all my money in it, because you buy the shoe, you just put it in the corner, let it sit there, let it gain in value, then you go and sell it in the future and make a profit. So this was definitely a great investment. And actually the dude over at Sneaker Invest invested in a bunch of Jordan 4 Cactus Jacks and did extremely well, which is Pretty awesome. Next shoe is the Nike Dunk Kentucky that came out in 2020 in April. It was trading for $237 and now it's trading on StockX for $500 plus. So you just about over doubled your money if you were to have invested in this sneaker. Not bad for a year's time. Actually, less than a year's time. Now, obviously, if you're gonna play the sneaker investing game, you have to know what you're doing. You have to know your stuff about sneakers, but with any market, any investment, whether it's stock market, real estate, you have to do your homework. So I just wanted to make this video to show you guys there's alternatives out there besides just the traditional investing in the stock market and real estate, ETFs, index funds, things like that, bonds. There's other ways that you guys can invest your money, but I obviously recommend doing your research up front before you're actually investing in these things. I know a lot of people, the super hype stuff today, sports trading cards is going crazy, Pokemon cards, just there's a bunch of different ways that you guys can get involved instead of just having your money sit and lose value in a bank account. But if you enjoyed this video and you want to stay up to date with some of the sneaker investments I'm going to attempt this year, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to make more videos on this topic and I'm actually going to put my own money on the line, invest in some sneakers, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 in a few different types of sneakers and see over 6-12 months how it performs. So if that's something you're interested in kind of seeing how it goes, definitely consider joining the family. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.